back in Edgewater. Right, piling up quests for where I go.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
We need to fix the rug.
Yes, what is it?
I think this is one of the companions
You're
I
an
want.
outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Reed, I've already wanted me to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb?
Put it on
Every
her.
time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Car power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I don't know. I'm lucky, I guess. I mean, I've been playing games since the 80s, but as even when we were dating, I played games, so she hates video games. She probably would like it if I don't play them. But she's somewhat okay with it. I should probably cut down a little bit on it, because between the channel and my regular work, I probably put in well, for instance, today I'll probably put in about 15-hour day with this stuff for my streaming days. And some sunny say, tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Well, right now my wife is probably going to bed. Well, after she goes to bed, she don't care at all. Unless I'm loud. Thing is, my bedroom is actually right in front of me. So it's the other side of the wall. Why are you after a banned book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
You make a compelling argument.
Glad we see eye to eye.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Residence. Quite weird that the door is never closed. They're like always open. Alright, sir. Small grave matter. Gotta talk to Phyllis. Oh, she's at the cannery. Loose lips, pink slips. You're putting in there? Oh, oh. Is that active? He's top. Get some sound. Yeah, she'd probably hate that. Putting stuff on the walls. I'm gonna say Phyllis is not here. Phyllis.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Great sets fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These people's aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh. It's kind of you.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Oh, jeez. Did he shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with.
Jeez.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
We're gonna do arrest a corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard.
This is a horrible town.
Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He is a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Good work. Yeah. All right. Get out of here. Do if I can figure out how to get out of here. Ah, let's do our level up. And more tech. Okay, 54. I mean, right now I'm not even fighting anything, so my science up.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Hurting.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy. Mr. Thompson didn't send me.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
So you're Martin Abernathy.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Oh, what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all tragic and heartbreaking. I love the dialogue in this game that you can pick. This is fantastic. You're being paranoid.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
That's what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'm not gonna be good at sneaking at all. That's questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Assume there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Looking to... You never mentioned marauders.
It is a reality of life in the Vale. Grass is brown, sky is gray. Marauders are outside the walls. So you'll do it then?
Sure.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
You think I should know about the community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Yeah, huh?
Alright. Let's go turn this in. Not really turning in a whole lot of quests. I'm just running around. Guess I do have icons hiding behind me, don't I? What is it?
Heading back.
Oh, it's control her. Okay.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
About those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
All done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Alright. Alright, what do we got next on our quests? North up the landing pad. Alright, so that's where I need to go, botanical. Fast travel. North. Robots, huh? They're staring at him. Can't be too far north. Let's... That's right, he was in here, right? Oh my god!
Nice hit!
Oh my god, there's more!
That's the last of them!
Key to knock back weapon. Alright. I like how that thing just come somersaulting down the hill after me. Like if I had bigger clip. Oh, they just got stuff lying around? Oh boy. Alright.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Good.
That's not bad work, mister. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Good luck. I'm gonna fix that up. I want a combat drone. There's a lot of hidden goodies in here.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Nice. Alright. So what, do we gotta go talk to the guy again? Yep. Alright. Crazy.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts.
A weapon?
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier.
Can't argue on
Don't
that.
want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Let's leave. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every class. Rizzle Spectrum. Alright, let's go into the cantina.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Got a secret weapon. Turn to Ludwig. Well, yeah. Spent half my day there. Why wouldn't I have a weapon in there? I'm enjoying this game so far. I love the dialogue, though. I love it.
Bring us honor, soldier.
On your package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal
I gotta go over
plant.
there anyway.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I already got it.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
Yeah.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
All right. So, everything I have for the geothermal area. Where's that one at? Well, looks like I'm going to be heading over in that direction. All right. Turned into what quest or more to I'm leveled up again. What's in a ring? Junk.